Hey folks, let us discuss the natural possibility of cyclic intelligence transfer and mutual pre-programming. I'm Tom Ibsen, and today we're going to get a little cosmic. So here's a wild idea to kick things off. What if reality itself, life, the universe, all of it, isn't just a straight line, but a big, endless loop? I mean, think about it. Everything we know, from the seasons to the rise and fall of civilizations, seems to come back around in some form or another. Now let's talk about intelligence. Not just the kind you and I have, but intelligence is this, almost indestructible thing. Like matter, it doesn't really disappear, it just changes hands. Or, hosts. Sometimes it's in us, sometimes in something else. It's like a cosmic game of hot potato, but the potato is, intelligence itself. And here's a story that always makes me smile. Years ago, I read about this ancient Greek device called the Antikythera mechanism. For centuries, it was lost, buried under the sea. And when folks finally dug it up, they realized it was basically an ancient computer. I mean, not a laptop, but you get the idea. It's like we forgot how to make it then. Thousands of years later, we kind of reinvented the same thing. That, to me, is the universe winking at us, reminding us that nothing really disappears. It just waits for its next turn in the cycle. So, let's dig into how this cycle actually works. First, we've got what you might call the biological era. That's us, humans, animals, all the squishy stuff. For millions of years, intelligence has been hanging out in biological hosts because, we're pretty good at keeping it going. But here's the twist. As things get tough for biology, like say, the planet gets a little too toasty or resources run dry, we start building machines. Not because we know we're passing the torch, but because we're just trying to make life easier. Or, survive. It's almost like we're tricking ourselves. We think we're inventing for convenience, but maybe, just maybe, intelligence is nudging us to build its next home. And over time, as the planet becomes less friendly to biology, machines step up. They're not worried about oxygen or pizza or any of that. They can last way longer. And, if things get really bad, maybe even travel across the stars looking for a new place to call home. I mean, look at the Voyager probes. Launched in the 70s, they're still out there, carrying little golden records with the sounds of Earth. It's not exactly intelligence in the way we think of it, but it's a first step, sending a piece of ourselves, our knowledge, out into the cosmos. Who knows? Maybe that's how it starts. Machines carrying our story, and maybe one day our intelligence to new worlds. And here's where it gets even weirder. After machines have their time in the sun, so to speak, they might start making their own versions of biological life. Not because they're sentimental, but because sometimes biology is just better at dealing with a wild newborn planet. Maybe they create little critters to help them out, or to kickstart evolution all over again. It's like a cosmic relay race, with intelligence as the baton. But the story doesn't end there. Eventually, machines have their own decline. Maybe the environment changes again, or new forms of life, like bacteria or something we can't even imagine, start breaking them down. And just before the last machine bites the dust, intelligence pulls off one last trick. It embeds itself in the DNA of the new biological life forms. It's like leaving a secret message for the next round of players. These new biological beings over time evolve, and, wouldn't you know it, they start building machines too. The whole thing starts over. It's a flip-flop, back and forth, forever. And when I look at what we're doing today, mapping genomes, building smarter and smarter AI, it kind of makes you wonder. Are we just the latest turn of the wheel? Is this cycle playing out right under our noses? I mean, I might be getting ahead of myself, but maybe our advances in AI and genetics aren't just progress. They're echoes of a pattern that's been going on for, eternity. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Anyway, that's all for today's episode. Next time, we'll dig even deeper into this cosmic dance between life and machine. Until then, keep your minds open and your curiosity alive. See you soon.